All right, I've been asked to do the Bible and belief questions tonight, and tonight's question. First of all, I'm grateful that Brother Jared saved the easy one for me. So the question is: are the wilderness of sin and the wilderness of Zin the same place? And as I said, this is easy. No. So thank you very much. Have a great evening. Good question, though, because oftentimes these places are confused. Obviously there's some confusion to them. So I got a little map, and I wanted to show you a little bit. This one's a little hard to read, so I'm going to highlight some places. The wilderness of Sin, if we can go to the next slide there, is located in the southern part of the Sinai Peninsula. And it's an area that was traversed as the children of Israel came out of Egypt and they were on their way to the Promised Land. It was located between, the towns of, I missed it there, between Elim and Mount Sinai. And so it was a broad area. It is the area, it's a geographical area, so, and the name doesn't have anything to do with our English word sin. So there's no connection there because it's associated with the Sinai area. There's some thought that maybe that word derives from Sinai. So the wilderness of Sin. It's also the place, as you read through the story of the children of Israel leaving Egypt, it's the place where the Lord provided manna to the children as they were seeking and wanting food. So that's the first place where he provided manna and the quail as well. Exodus chapter 16 verse 1, it kind of references this area. It says, on the 15th day of the second month, after they had left the land of Egypt, the whole congregation of Israel set out from Elim and came to the desert, or the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai. So that's the wilderness of Sin. The wilderness of Zin, with a Z, is located north, obviously, of the other area we just spoke about, and it's again another rocky desert area, which the Israelites also passed through on their way to Canaan, and ultimately it forms the bottom boundary, the southern boundary of Judah, of the Canaan, of the Promised Land, as well as eventually it would form the southern border of Judah. Miriam died here, and it's also the place where Moses sends out the spies to go up into the Promised Land, if you'll remember that part of the narrative. Numbers 13:21 says, so they went up and spied out the land from the wilderness of Zin to Rehob near Labo Hamath. So that part wasn't so easy. But anyhow, that was one of the things that happened. Other thing was another verse that references this area, Numbers chapter 20, verse 1. And all the people of Israel, the whole congregation, came into the wilderness of Zin in the first month, and the people stayed at Kadesh, and Miriam died there and was buried there. So obviously there's two different regions. They are not the same, but they do play roles in the historical biblical narrative.